here today because I reached out to a couple of different arts institutes. I really wanted to showcase young ladies, their voice alone. For the girls' luncheon workshop, our goal was really just to encourage our young ladies to come and learn and share and have a mentor, a peer, a family member, or a friend who's closest to them that could help them be accountable, not only to help them to talk about what's important to them, but also to help them to learn, help them to grow. And also, let's enjoy and let's eat together. So it's a time of fellowship. I was thinking, why write a piece? Let's just experience a piece together. So you are here because instead of us creating a piece, why not create a documentary that we're all learning something different, that we can learn to talk to our daughters differently, daughters talk to our moms differently, and my mom's here as well. And this is just an opportunity for us to learn how to become better. Better women, better girls, better together. So you're going to learn some things, you're going to laugh at some things, and most of all, you're going to walk out different than you walked in here. So it's very informal. I wanted us all to dress up because, you know, when you dress up, you feel good, you look good, because we're going to all eat good at the end of it.
I didn't know what to expect because it was the first time I've been to any place like this. It made me feel like I know a couple things now, and it'll help me with the future. And if I go to a fancy restaurant, I don't know how to act, and I don't know what to do.
But I promise you, it's not going to be heavy. Grief can be a heavy topic, but we don't talk about it. So generations and generations, we carry this trauma, like generational trauma.
So Miss Lena Laster came all the way from Virginia. She is the CEO of the nonprofit called Forever Healed, in which she helps young people as well as adults to identify what grief is. Grief is not just losing someone, but it's losing someone, something, or losing a part of yourself that affects you somewhere in your life.
Right, so even just talking about just communicating, period, can be kind of hard sometimes, right? Sometimes you think somebody understands what you're saying, you think they have digested it, and they walk away and they're thinking something totally different. So we have to, number one, learn how to communicate.
I learned like how to speak to an adult, to help with my problem and stuff, and how to go to someone.
It's good to talk about things because you're getting stuff off your chest.
Emotions of grief. And some of them are incarcerated parents. A parent who's just not present. I share my experience. It could be loss of an expectation in a relationship. What if somebody that you expect to nurture you and take care of you, what if that person is the one that's causing you harm?
I love that Ms. Lena Lassiter helped individuals to see grief as not only the death of an individual, but as sometimes us being affected by the loss or of unexpectedness, that it makes us to feel lost in parts of our lives or feeling unaccomplished.
They don't need to hear some of these unhelpful things. Look on the brighter side, because they're wondering, well, where is that? Sometimes some people are like, where is that? Right, look on the brighter side. Some things people say, oh, be grateful for the time that you had. Or we'll tell people, don't feel bad. Don't tell me how not to feel or how to feel. This is how I feel. And it should be okay for you to feel that way. So again, we don't know what's going on with somebody from the outer appearance. You may think they have it together, but on the
There's
inside.
something that makes me happy, going outside, taking a deep breath and stuff like that. During the grief workshop, I learned it's okay to feel my emotions, but not to stay in them too long.
So we have to be very important with what we say out our mouths. So no, it's not about the time. It's what you do within that time. So yes, it's going and talking to somebody and getting some help, right? It's action. To not to keep carrying that generational pain and that hurt and that trauma.
Why do we need affirmations? Because they can enhance the positive self, that positive internal self, how we view ourselves.
Miss Octavia Boykins is leading our workshop about affirmations. She wanted to create a workshop in which not only our young ladies, our parents, our mentors, our cousins could not only encourage each other with strong words, but also a tool.
The activity that I've created is a bag where you will write these positive things, reflective things that you can use on a day-to-day basis. When you carry this bag, you can always look at it and say, hey, this is me. So it's that internal reflection of you.
I just wrote, you're a good person, I'm funny, I'm loved, I'm good at soccer, I have friends, my voice is my strongest weapon, that I'm smart, and I'm powerful.
I love it.
Good job.
Do you want to hold it up really quick?
Very nice colors too.
Awesome.
I wrote that I was pretty, athletic, awesome, talented, loving, strong, confident, caring. Then I wrote that I like to sing, and my personality, I am goofy. Then I wrote a quote says, never give up. Then the back, things I want to do, a future vet, because I love animals so much.
It wasn't hard for me to say it to her, but for her to think it on her own, you kind of like need that person to push it, because sometimes you can't see yourself how others see you. And we might be believing that you are so beautiful and they may not feel like that. So it's good to kind of like encourage and kind of get them to start thinking it and putting it and writing it and seeing it so they can believe it. Just manifestation affirmations like you said. So that was a good exercise.
Doing the Who, my workshops, I learned that I have so many good qualities.
I could do many things that I put my mind to.
Talk positive about myself, not negative, because I'm a very confident person.
And so what we're going to do today is we're going to just learn some basic etiquette tips that will carry you through any dining setting that you could think of.
Something that I've learned to help me feel more confident is probably like the affirmations and a lot of the etiquette, because I didn't know a lot of that stuff before.
Miss Xavier Patrick did an excellent workshop on etiquette through her business titled Charm Your Way. This was a beautiful way to close out our workshop, because it's really to give our young ladies not only the confidence but the tools to know how to carry themselves in public spaces.
We were learning how to be like more ladylike.
The etiquette classes are very fun.
But one thing that I found was missing was etiquette. They weren't teaching you how to say please and thank you, how to resolve conflicts when you get upset with a friend, or if you mistakenly knock someone's backpack off of their desk and they're mad and you didn't mean to do it, but they're upset and you're like defensive because you're like, well, it was an accident. I didn't mean to do it, and now you're going back and forth. So I come in and then I teach you how to resolve issues like that. All of your beverages are going to be off to the right. And as you get into doing different courses of dining, then you'll see, there will be more glasses at the table, there will be more forks, knives, but the flow will always be BMW. And that's, again, what I want you to get out of this today. So if you sit down and they have 3 forks on the left, and then they have, 2 spoons on the right, 2 knives, it doesn't matter, because you're going to know that, okay, my bread is over here, my meal is in the center, and then all of my drinks are over here. And guess what? The table is going to float.
We were learning in the etiquette class that because sometimes you don't know if you're too far away from the seat or not. You just put 2 arms in front of you and you'll know how far.
Share it with people that you know. A lot of times it's just sharing by doing. Let's make sure that the table doesn't get all messed up with the serving. If you serve to the right, and remember B, M, W, and then you're all set. You're all set. You're ready to go. All right? So thank you so much.
What did you like most about the affirmation workshop?
The bags, when we got to design the bags.
Why are affirmations important?
I feel like when you're lacking confidence, it's something to build your confidence back up again.
Does anyone want to share what type of skills they picked up or they would like to use?
I've never sat at a table, so or it just helps you understand how to properly do it, and like she said, the American way, and just kind of like it's domesticated for a woman to know how to do that as well. I like to be more intricate like that. So if I was ever to host something now, I kind of can take that with me and properly do BMW and just like teach them how to do, even with the mashed potatoes. That was interesting. So.
I think that I learned most is the whole research beforehand, because I do that, so it was good validation that I'm not weird, that I look up and I kind of maybe even know what I want to eat before I even sit down. But I think it can help with a lot of social things, even that we see today. If people were to do that research, they could, save some headaches once they get there.
I just think that the workshop as a whole was important to even have the conversation, because to really talk about grief, to create a space where mothers and daughters and mentors and really understand that we have to listen and be there for each other and understand the signs when people are going through things. So I think it was a very important workshop for us to start off with, and I hope that we can each go away with something so that we can better, be better prepared to support each other, no matter what our relationships are.
My favorite part was to learn how the Europeans switch what hand they use their fork in after they cut. The tip how to, if you have a lot of people, to get into a restaurant without having to wait a long time.
I like how she said if you lead with courtesy, then you'll always be on the right side. So even if you don't know, approaching it with that, I thought that was really great for the young folks to hear. That even if you do something wrong, as long as you're being it with the right spirit, it'll be okay.
My most interesting part too is that she spoke about grief being the loss of or change from different things other than just death.
The role that mother-daughter communication and relationship plays in a sense of strengthening emotional strength is knowing that I am here with you. You are not here by yourself. We look alike. We have similar ways of acting. And you are not here in this world alone. I will be here. I will be your guide. I will be your support. And I want to learn from you. I see mother and daughter relationships are intergenerational. It's kind of passing the torch on to making this world bigger and better for all of us. So what better way to share wisdom, to share love, and most of all, just share the warmth of another person to know that you are not alone. I'm here with you.